Hey boys, it's your boy CryptoManiac with a new market update. So for today's video, I don't think it's going to be a long one, since not much has changed since last week's updates. We are still in the same range and haven't been moving much, so just playing the high and the lows is the play for now. As you can see, this and this was a nice long opportunity which you could have played, and these two wicks were nice shorts, but just scalp shorts, so not any trade you want to hold for any time longer than, I don't know, let's say 1 day. It's all intraday trades, sometimes just even 50 minutes scalping. Let me show you the lower time frame. So you get these nice opportunities, sometimes get front run, but I don't use any limit orders. I'm just looking at the reaction and then market ordering in or scaling in with limit orders, but never placing any limits while I'm away from the desk. That's my trading strategy since the beginning. Doesn't make sense to have any bids placed while you're not at the desk. So now again approaching this resistance area here at 37. That will be the first level I'll be watching for any shorts maybe, but for now looking to hold this level here, so continuing just with these low time frame lows not getting broken. That's what you want to see for now on the low time frame. Anything like you can see like that will be a mark straight or a break on low time frame, and that will be already looking not the best for BTC, as a higher time frame is just some consolidation. Let's see how it's going to play out, but if you inverse the chart, it's just looking for continuation to the down. I'm going to show you what I mean. So if you look at this, you just see for now we broke out of this range, and what would we do if we broke out of this range? You will play nice and wait for some consolidation before going up more, and that's the same now but with the inverted scale. And you can see, so anything below this is straight to this next level at 24.3, as I have been saying for the last 2-3 weeks, and that's our main idea here. So looking at the 4-hour chart again, break, go above 37, and the next level you want to be watching is exactly, it was our last week's weekly open. We haven't been taking any weekly opens during the week, so once again last week we didn't take our weekly open at all, didn't get a retest at all. So now let's see, our weekly open is now at, let me see, is right at 30.2, trying to hold above it. So let's see if we can take 31.2, a break above this small range, and I'm at least targeting this 32.5 area. Above that, and things can get really nice for a relief bounce up to 37.5. That's my last area where I will be building some shorts for continuation to the downside. Exactly. So that's the play for now for today. Looking at these two areas for any shorts and acceptance above this area, I will be looking for scalp longs. Exactly. Below that, same thing. Maybe get a wick here and fade this move, and then play again for long. And below 28k, looking for acceptance. This would be a short, but not going to play the breakout without any acceptance or retest. It just doesn't make any sense, as I'm not a breakout trader, and you know that. We'll look for confirmation before entering into new trades, but this isn't the time for any swing trades, and you know that I've been telling you that now for quite some time. And take it easy, all in all, macro doesn't look good, and I'm going to continue repeating this. Macro doesn't look good at all. We could get some slow way. I'm going to show you the weekly and then you can see what I mean. Where's my weekly chart? Exactly. So you can see like we have been inside this last 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago's weekly candle and still haven't taken the high or the low, and for now let's see. So you can clearly see that we usually tend to take the lows first before reversing or going to at least test these highs again. Let me show you on the daily. You can clearly see that, like for example here we got this nice dump here before any continuation up, but we did sweep these lows at the beginning of the weekly candle before going back again to test the highs. Same with here, we got this nice wick, we tested the highs and once again tested these lows. So I'm still confident that we are going to at least fill partly of the wick, or maybe even sweep the 25k wick. So level I will be looking, so at least we're going to at least retest this level. I'm really confident in the near future. Even if we get a retest of this area, of this high first, or 37.5, we are going to go back to these levels again, maybe in sweep this low at 26. It's here at the Bybit chart on USDT. So exactly that's the area you'll be watching for sweep, and anything below that, you know, it's like 22 to 24k is a nice area to go long for some relief pounds. I think, in my opinion, we are going to front run the 2017 all-time high before any relief, so people will be waiting after if we break down more. That's in case if we break down now again below 28k, people will wait for this 2017 all-time high, but we are going to front run it and then getting some nice relief. That's my opinion, but always it's the possibility of this slow grind to the downside is still intact. So maybe this is going to play out for months, and this small downtrend, and sometimes you're going to see some relief bounce of 5 to 10%. I don't know how many of you have been in the 2017-18 bear market, or you can see it's clearly slow. Exactly here, the slow downtrending with small bounce of 5, 10, 20%, and then getting some huge downside again. Same with here, small downtrend and then getting this huge dump again. So for now it's the same. People saying we have been seeing now 8 red candles doesn't mean we're going to get the reversal and then go to take out 40k. That's not, that doesn't have any correlation how many weekly red candles we see. In the end we may get some nice wicks and going to close with a green candle this week, but maybe it's going to be an ugly wick with a small body candle like this, so it doesn't really matter. And that's why I'm going to tell you once again, wait for this small range to break in either side once again, and from there we can play the next trades again. So it's pretty simple. You're going to wait for your trade levels to hit and play it. That's my strategy for now. I'm not eager to go into many trades for now. Volatility has gone back for a few days once again, especially during the weekends. We have been following stocks once again. You can clearly also see that, because during the weekend we don't do anything, and then once the stocks open, BTC follows it. Moving on to the stocks. Hasn't been the best week for ES at all. We got this red candle, and now as you can see, trying to get some, at least this pump to this mid-range kinda. I mark this as a range, so let's see how this is going to play out. I think we are still going to get a retest of this 4090 area. Seems inevitable in my opinion. So if we get acceptance above 390, but 3975 to 80 would be your first shot if you get some confirmation like this on the retest, to play it at least to 3850, acceptance above, and you can play to 4090. That's the goal for now, but on the daily and weekly ES doesn't look good at all. So these aren't strong levels, as I've been saying for quite some time now, and the first level we are going to watch is 3700, quarter small area 3500, and below you really first strong area is 3200. That's a quick wrap, so not much change since last week. Going to ETH, I don't think I have to go over all altcoins as they have been just following BTC and not moving much. Just some few coins I also mentioned last week. So for example, we had BNB, which has been now pumping really nicely, which I like. So I've been saying that this has been a pretty good coin, stronger than others, and first area you want to watch is 360 and reclaim this level and get a nice pump to this 400 area again. That's the plan for now. Looking at ETH, as I've been saying now, weaker, way weaker than some other coins, and I think also weaker than BTC. I haven't been watching it much, but once again going to approach this resistance level at 2160, and that's the level you want to watch. Reclaim would be really nice, and we should test this 2450 level and reject again, and this time I think we are going to fill this wick here and going to retest this 1700 area. That's for ETH. Looking some other coins, nothing really interesting. We're getting some bounces on alts, but after so much down it just makes sense, but we have been still in these small ranges and haven't broken to the either side. It's just testing now the highs, so please don't FOMO on thinking it's a real reversal without any signs of it. Macro still doesn't look good, and don't rush into any spot or go all in. That's my advice, not financial advice, just going to give you some ideas of what I think, and you can make the best out of it. So looking at ETH BTC, yeah, has been weaker than usual after breaking this huge level. I can show it you. So we got this range here, consolidation above these highs, above this small range, but you can see this as a big deviation, and now went back into it. So probably just going to chill ETH BTC here for now before making any new moves. And the last coin I will be looking at is Solana. So Solana has been doing the same as like you can see, it's nearly the same pattern as ETH, and that goes for all coins. We still haven't tested the swing low here, and that goes for all altcoins nearly. So just wait for any opportunities arise before going to take any trades. Also, there are some altcoins you maybe want to watch, like Phantom has been really nice, and now testing the swing low. So watch out for some altcoins which are reclaiming their any market structure break. Look for it and then play their retest, but please don't FOMO. Exactly. I think that's enough for this week's update. Has been a quick one, as there's not much to update unless BTC breaks in either side of the small range, and if it does, there will be a new update. I hope you liked this week's update, and if you have any question, let me know. Thank you very much.